All right, I'm going to be going through this kata, previous multiples of 3. Given a positive integer, remove the last digit until you're left with a number that is a multiple of 3. Return in if the input is already a multiple of 3, and return nil, none, I think is our case for Python, if no such number exists. So 1 returns none, 25 returns none, 36 returns 36 because it's a multiple of 36. And then 1244 returns 12 because then it first removes the 4, then it removes another 4, and then 12 is finally a multiple of 4. So I want to use this test case 1244 because you have to remove values. So n is equal to 1244. So first, I just want to kind of walk through the steps that I'm going to take before I try and put this in some sort of loop. First, I want to see if n is divisible by 3 equals 0, and that returns false. So then I'd want to just try out this 124 to grab that last part, or just the everything except for the last character. I'm going to use string indexing. So I want to do string of n. And then if I want everything except for the last value, it would be this. And then I'd want to convert it back to an integer and test out if it is divisible by 3 equals 0. And that is false. And then finally, I could do this again for number 2, and it is true. And if we take a look at this value right here, it would be 12, which is divisible by 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this inside of a while loop, and I'm just going to have this keep going until it either runs out of characters or it finds a value that's divisible by 3. So that's my 2 breaking points. So the while loop, you always need to have something to stop the while loop. So in this instance, I want to stop it if I find a number divisible by 3 or I run out of characters. So I'm going to do while true. If n divisible by 3 is equal to 0, then I want to print n and break. When I do this inside of a function, this will be a return statement. Then if the number is not divisible by 3, I want to remove the last character from it. So I think I'm going to do this in 2 steps, where I'm first going to remove the character, then I'm going to check if it's a blank value. If it's a blank value, then I'll return none. Otherwise, I'll keep going within the for loop. So n equals, I just want this part, and then if n is equal to this, return none, else n equals integer n. So just kind of walking through this, print n. So I have my 2 stop. This shouldn't be a return none, this should be a print none, because I'm not in a function. And break. So I have my 2 stopping points if n is divisible by 3, or there's no characters left. So first time through, it removes the 4. Second time through, add the 12, and then it prints 12. So that looks correct. I want to try and run this now. And I have to make some small changes to get it to run in as a function. So I want to remove my break statements. That's what a return statement does. So return n and return none. And try it out. And it passes all these test cases. Let's see if it works. And it passed everything. So this is my solution, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.